Where's my cocktail?
Quiet on set, action!
This right here is the No Idea Podcast with your hosts, the Sturgis brothers, two guys from northern Wisconsin talking hunting, fishing, and outdoor equipment. So crack a bush latte, kick back, and enjoy the show. No Idea.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's happening? Oh, my goodness. We're coming to you live, the No Idea YouTube podcast. And this is the very first time we've ever done this before, and we're super excited.
We're mobile.
We're mobile. We are coming to you from the Boneyard Lodge. It is Saturday night of the opening deer Wisconsin gun deer season here in Wisconsin. I just said that again, right? Because we are super excited because it was awesome.
And come on. And what happened?
Adam, what did you do today?
I harvested my first buck at the Boneyard Lodge.
Whoa! This is so awesome. So we'll talk about it here in a couple minutes, but it's really awesome. We got Ander Dingus hanging out with us, my son. We got Nat, then we got Audrey, Emery, and then we have Grandpa, and then we have Grandma, who is she's basically the camp cook. It's been a great time.
It has been.
You guys got up here? Oh,
There's been amazing food. Last night we had steaks over the open fire, like you guys do. A little overcooked. It's because you cooked them.
yeah, I was cooking them.
You were the chef.
Because you were making venison jerky.
Yep.
So you weren't telling me what to do and what not to do. So I got up here on Thursday, basically checked the stands, put up my blind. Everybody else got up here Friday, about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Had a great night. We got up. I was under the weather, and that sucked.
It's funny, like, because when you've had successful bow seasons, both you and Aiden, so it takes a little pressure off in regards to meat in the freezer for the gun deer season. So it was a little more anticlimactic, a little bit maybe.
Right.
Not as much pressure to get up so early, but Em and I and Aiden was in the stand first right away before sunrise, and then Emery and I walked out. I always get a little nervous on public land.
Yes.
Walking out when it's dark out, so we walked out right around shooting hours, which was
6:50.
Yeah,
6:50. I think Aiden was sitting by 6:30. It was dark. So Aiden got out. You guys got out. Sat for about 3 hours.
Yep. Started out overcast and then cleared up, but then the breeze picked up. It was about a 10 mile an hour wind today, 8 to 10 mile an hour wind with gusts up in the 20s. So it was pretty breezy.
Yeah.
But
it warmed up nice.
It was.
That was
It was
the
like
nice
a southwest wind. So
Yeah.
it was doable.
So we, basically you guys hunted for about 3 hours,
Yep.
and then you and Emery came in for breakfast. Aiden stayed out.
Beautiful, wonderful scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs with onions.
Made by
Yep.
Mom.
It's awesome. And they're actually eating tonight. They're eating leftover steaks and potatoes. So you came in. What else did we do?
I took an accidental nap. That's right about the time you were out walking around.
Yep, I went out hunting.
You never sit. What's the longest time you've sat? I think at like a normal gun deer season.
The longest time I've sat is probably an hour and 15 minutes.
Remember, Wisconsin DNR used to have that app. It was
Yes.
like when they first launched their first ever app, and you could track people. Like you could share your username with a group, and then you could track it. They obviously closed that down pretty quick, but I remember it was our first year up at the Boneyard, and I think we just sat there and watched you. I was sitting in my stand just watching your tracking go for like 3.5 miles.
I can't sit still.
First 4 hours.
So crazy though. You got out and you're like, oh, I only saw like 2 tree trucks and stuff like that. And then you come back and Anderson and I go road hunt, and every corner we saw a deer hunter and a car. This is the most I've seen hunters in a long time.
We heard quite a bit of rifle action between like 7 and 8:30. About 8:30, it quieted down again, but about 7 to 8:30, it was every couple minutes you heard something off in the distance. We heard quite a bit close to us, and then it quieted down. But boy, tonight
was crazy.
Tonight after about 3:00 p.m., it was almost nonstop.
It was like every 10 minutes.
And as far as deer that we saw, Emery and I right away in the morning were busted by, we had the wind was to our backs, kind of a cross back wind, and so you really can't hear much, especially with these dry fall leaves. You like it to be calm, then you can hear a little bit better. But we were busted by a little fawn that came in and wheezed at us and took off.
Yep.
So that was all we saw. But then on the drive back for breakfast, we saw 5 more doe right on the fire lane. They actually went left, and if they would have came back right, we'd have had an opportunity at a doe. But yeah, so we saw a bunch then, and then I went road hunting a little bit later, and we saw a couple more, and then.
Well, did you go road hunting, or did we run out of something?
We ran out of something.
A certain
an adult beverage
that you had to go. So it wasn't really road hunting.
Well, but I have to cross through a lot of public land to get to the market that has. Shout out to A&H Market. I think it's called A&H Market. In the middle of nowhere. They're awesome. They're super friendly, insanely friendly. Actually, she was really cool. So
it's right there by the shop. Isn't it?
Yes, the shop. Yep.
So
right on the corner of
A&H. So you get back here. We do what do? We do a baked potato bar
for lunch. Yep.
For lunch.
Delicious.
And the plan was head out 2:15, get out to the stands for evening sit.
Yeah.
So I take off. I go sit in my ground blind.
Back up a second. Hold on.
Pause.
The baked potato bar. If you're a deer camp out there, I highly recommend just doing it, because you just got to bring sour cream, some shredded cheese, whatever other toppings. I did forget the bacon. I did forget the shredded cheese. So there's that minor point. But super easy meal, and everybody loves it. It's awesome, and it's filling, and it's awesome.
You actually forgot a shit ton of things.
Yeah.
We basically had butter, sour cream, and cheese.
Yeah, that's all you need, though. I mean, shit. I have cans of chili in my back of my truck right now. That would have been nice on it. Chili.
Oh my gosh. Oh well. So, we get done, and while we're eating, Aiden finally comes in. He's been sitting all day, and it's about 1:45, 2 o'clock. He comes in. So everybody is fed.
About a 9-hour set before I came in.
Everybody's fed, energized, ready to go. We're going to do an evening sit. I take off, go to my ground blind. You, my daughter, Emery, and Aiden get out there, about 2:45?
It's right about 2:30, 2:45, and the stands are set up in a row. We're pretty close, so we're only about 40 yards away from Audrey, and we have a double ladder stand. We refer this to the west. Aiden's about another 75 yards past Audrey. Before we got out there, we did, if you remember back from the youth hunt, we put out a mock scrape very close to where we had our double ladder stand, and I went and checked on that before I climbed up with Emery in the afternoon, and that mock scrape was still very active. So actually just put a couple drops of estrus out there and some intruder buck, and put one out that's off to the left of where we sit a little bit, and then put a little bit more just straight out from us, just straight north of us. For those listening and not watching, we just had a what do they call it? A wardrobe change.
Yep.
And Aaron's having a difficult time.
No,
enjoying
we're
his
fine.
Beverage.
We're fine.
So, Opa and Anderdingus go back to the back here, and anytime they go back into the blind back there,
Taj Mahal.
The Taj Mahal, elevated about 7 feet up, hard plastic octagon thing. Anderson always takes Opa's phone.
Yes. Oh my God.
He plays games, but he also wants to kind of just be in the text thread, because we have a family text thread called what's the text thread called?
Don't tell mom.
Don't tell mom.
Don't tell mom.
Tell mom text thread, and he starts it off probably at about 3 o'clock with. It was like
I see a big buck.
There's a big buck right in front of us.
Yeah, can't get a good shot yet.
There's The only people that actually fall for it are his siblings.
Yep.
Even my daughter was like, no, he didn't. And he right away she was like, Anderson has Opa's phone because it came from Dad.
Yeah.
Because Anderson doesn't have a phone. So right away we call him out, but then he says no, and then he sends a picture. And it was clearly a Google image.
It was a Google
enormous 160 whitetail.
It was great until you notice oaks.
Yeah.
Like there's oak trees in the picture and we don't have oaks.
And we have no woods that look like that.
Yeah. So
behind.
good try. Good try, Ender Dingus.
But then it gave me the idea. I was like, I'm actually, you can make stickers on iPhones. So I'm like, I'm going to take a sticker from a photo of a whitetail from Google, make it into a sticker of just the whitetail. And I'm going to take a picture from my stand. I'm going to take the sticker and put it in there. Yes, I'm watching the woods, kind of. Emery's watching the woods, kind of. And I take the first picture and I put one in there, the sticker of the whitetail, and it's looking straight out from us, and I send it. And nobody falls for it at this point in time. So I go over to the left.
Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Grandpa fell for it. Opa fell for it. Big time.
But his phone died shortly after that.
Yeah, because Ender Dingus was like sending 22 text messages a second.
So I send that one, and then I'm like, I'll just keep doing it. So I take a picture to the left. There's another shooting lane, so perfect spot where a deer would be, right where I put the doe estrus. So I take a picture of that one and get a different sticker made from a Google image of a whitetail buck. And I'm sitting, looking down at my phone, editing the image to just perfectly place this white-tailed deer right in the middle of the shooting lane where it'd be a perfect shot. All of a sudden I just heard a thud, a click, and I just kind of caught some motion out of the corner of my eye. And I look up and there's the buck standing right where I'm editing this image.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
So, and he turns right away and sees me. So I freeze and I say, Emery, there's a buck. Emery, buck. Now, I really wanted her to be able to take the shot, but it's where it is. And this is if you do deductive reasoning, you're like, wait, so you put the doe estrus in a spot where she couldn't take the shot.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that's because that was on the
Emery.
left side.
Jeez.
Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about that? Okay, yeah. No. So I wasn't even really thinking about that either. But so we froze. We kind of had a little bit of stare down. It looked away for a second, so I started to bring my gun up. It then bounded away, but not like it didn't hightail it. It just bounded away, and then stopped, kind of behind a little bit of scrub oak. And by now I had the crosshairs on it. Pulled the trigger. Couldn't really see much of what happened to him. And just saw him keep going. He didn't like dart off. Kept my eyes on it, and it kind of went in because we're butted up to like this clear cut that has now grown over. So it's like a clear cut from, I don't know what, 10 years ago. Now it's grown over, so you can't really see much, and it's a lot of that jack pine stuff. And then all of a sudden I see some motion, and I can see the antlers, and I can see the head, and I can see the body again kind of through the brush. So I crosshairs on him again, pull the trigger again, and I'm like, I must have really whiffed because he didn't do much, and then he just kind of went in deeper.
So tell me, okay, what were you shooting?
I'm shooting a 7mm Magnum.
Okay.
My father has passed me down. Hand me down. He passed it on to me.
I don't even think he's passed it on. You just took it.
No.
Yeah.
We did a nice ceremony. Weren't you there?
No? I was not there.
You must have missed it. We must have forgot the invite. It's still in the mail.
So it darts off.
It doesn't dart. It just kind of moseys on off. I can't really see it because it's through the brush a little bit. So we wait a little bit, and by now, I mean, it was probably 20 seconds between shots, and the phones are blowing up because everybody can hear it.
It's hilarious. So, okay, now I'll pick it up because I'm like, oh, shit, the guy next to me must have shot. And then Emery's like, no, Dad shot. I'm like, sweet, but he doesn't think he got it. So I'm like, oh, that sucks. And then everybody's chiming in, and I'm like, oh, if you miss it, you got to take a shot at Old Crow. all this good stuff. It was really funny. And then Emery's like, I think one of the text messages was like, Dad, where are you so I can shoot? Something like that.
Yeah,
I was like,
so I know where not to shoot.
well, I don't think she did. I don't think she put not to shoot. But and then I'm like, Audrey, where did the deer run off? Because Audrey was like, she's like, I don't know, like northwest or southeast, one of the two. I don't know.
Can I read it right now?
Okay, read it. Yeah, go.
Cut it if it's not good. Okay, can I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Audrey says, shots fired. That's before I shot my second shot. She said, shots fired. Emery that was my dad. He thinks he got it.
He doesn't think he got it.
And then you say, think that was the guy right next to me? Wait, really? Because this all happened so quick.
Yeah.
Because you were sending a text as she was saying that was my dad. Audrey said, I saw them run. Was there more than one?
I saw them.
And then I said, no, that was me. Because now I'm responding back to you. Emery said, nice fork, I think. Which way did they run? Aaron said. Audrey said, to my left. And says, northeast, southwest. I don't know. And then, and then I say it was a fork or basket 6, spotted us, both shots, blah, 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 whatever. Just kind of briefly described it. So now I had shot the second time. I'm just kind of sitting there. And Aiden says, hopefully it was actually a deer, not a bush. And Emery says, no, it actually was. It was big too. So then it just kind of goes on. Now there's some banter. And then Aaron says, you say, you miss. If you miss, you have to take a shot of some Old Crow. We have a bottle of Old Crow up here that if you miss a deer, you got to take a shot of it. Aiden says, now we know who's a better shot.
Ooh,
and that would be me. Like a lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just start going around. Aiden's talking, chirping and talking some smack and whatever. So then it's just kind of all these. And then now keep in mind, for those of you making sure that we're doing things legal, I'm still within like 50 yards of Emery, and she texts, it feels weird alone in my stand. So, and then there's, yay, did you get it? I don't know. And then Aaron's sending me pictures of Old Crow shots.
And then, oh yeah. And
so
then
this is probably shots fired was at 3:30, 3:48. You take it. At 3:48, I send this.
You send a inappropriate picture with your middle finger up.
Because you guys were hassling me.
Yeah, we were. We were giving you crap.
I didn't. I was not too confident either, so I was quiet.
Did you see it when you did that?
Yes.
Oh, you saw it. Okay.
That's why I was.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sending you that, being like,
yeah.
No, a-holes. Like,
and then,
I got it.
and then I said, that's not nice. Yep. And then he sends a picture of this deer right here. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And before I got that picture, I was like, you should go back to using your 243.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So then it was game over from there. So basically what happened, I got down from the stand, and I went over, I didn't even go to the first shot. I went to the second shot because it was an easier pathway there. Got there and no blood, kind of did the zigzag to go deeper. It's really thick in there. Obviously you guys saw it. You know, if you watch the whole video, our whole 9-day gun deer hunt will come out soon. Make sure you watch the video. You'll see how thick it is in there. So, you know, where I thought I saw it, and I just kept walking back and forth, and I probably went 10 more yards, and there was like no blood anywhere. So
that's the crazy thing.
Yeah. So then I'm not like about to give up. I was about to just pause for a second and wait till you got there to maybe do like more of like a grid search for like 50 or 60 yards. And I just happened to look up and get kind of lower. And on that type of I don't know, ground, you can see a deer differently in there. And
mm-hmm.
I just saw the legs sticking up. I was like, oh shit, there it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I walked up and there it was.
That's crazy.
So and I could still kind of see the outline of Emery's blaze through the brush from where I was.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. And here's the cool thing. So we bought this cabin in 2015. We've had a couple, 4 bucks harvested while we've been at this cabin. But this is your first buck.
It was my
for
first
you.
buck. Yep. I missed one.
Wait, first buck
So yes,
at this cabin.
Yes.
Yep.
I haven't harvested a lot of bucks, but
No, you're a doe shooter.
no, I'm not. Don't put that rumor out there. Just old dry ones. But just here, like, I've had opportunities up here. I missed that very nice one down by the down by the river.
Nemacoggin.
Yep, I missed that one. Just a complete whiff.
You made me drive.
Yep. And then the one I hit with a bow, hit it in the neck.
That was like
recover
a 178. 180.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
but it was a good 140.
Yeah.
And that would have been by far my biggest, but didn't recover that. And thankfully, our neighbor Joe did get that a few weeks later. It was not. It was a clean shot that didn't hit any vital.
No.
But this, it's the lungs were mush. So it was a good vital kill.
Yeah, you don't even know where the hell you shot him.
Well, we still don't. We are not going to be able to tell until we get the cape off.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it, like you're there. Like it didn't hit any bone right on the entry. So
Sorry,
I don't know.
This is boneyard fart.
But yeah, it was a good.
Awesome.
If you looking at it now and knowing what vitals it hit, it was that or it ran into a tree and it penetrated it and killed itself. I don't because it scared it. I don't know.
Well, the good news is the best part is we're not skunked. That's awesome, especially opening morning.
Yeah,
I don't remember the last time we got an opening morning deer.
No, and I'm thinking about this right now, and obviously, a lot of fair weather hunters. There's a lot of freaking Minnesota trucks.
Oh my god, that's all I saw.
I mean, it was
every
4 to 1
around every
4 to 1
corner.
Minnesota trucks. DNR, if you're listening, jack up your prices.
Yes,
Just to keep other shit cheaper for me, please. But it was good to see hunters out like that.
Yeah.
It was good to hear that, because also I told Aiden on the ride back tonight from putting on another trail cam that this was by far the most deer that I saw personally on opening day.
Yeah.
Normally, like last year, I think entire opening weekend I maybe saw 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But we saw, I think by the time we were done, even standing by my truck, waiting for people to show up to help, I had another 1 or 2 doe behind me that just kind of walked up to the fire lane and then took off. So, yeah, I probably 10 or 12 total deer when all was said and done that I saw today.
That was awesome. So tomorrow, well, no, I think it was about 6, 7 deer.
Jesus.
So we have a buck on the meat pole. Tomorrow is Sunday, the second day of the 9-day gun deer season.
Yep.
And we're going to basically do the same thing. Kids are going to get out early in the morning. And then, we're just probably mix in some road hunting, some walking, maybe do a drive or 2 or 3. And, should be a good day.
Yeah, tomorrow I think
It's going to be warmer. And the front's coming in.
I think I don't even know if I'll carry a gun. Emery's gonna sit on the left side. We've established that.
Yeah.
At least for our morning sit. But then I just want her to have an opportunity. I'd love to see Andrew Dingus or Draybird get one tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. We got cabbage soup tomorrow for lunch, and then we're going to do our family Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, yeah. That's going to
So
be.
we'll have video of that as well. So
Good grief. That's going to be amazing.
yeah.
And then the weather's been awesome. Weather tomorrow's going to be pretty good. Like you said, a front's coming through. We're keeping an eye on a snowstorm coming potentially Thanksgiving or the day or 2 after. So this has been an awesome opening day. Saw a lot of deer. Nobody's hungry. So
No.
we have to do our second batch of jerky,
Yep.
and I'm going to celebrate.
So,
I'm
are
gonna
you
sub,
good?
yeah.
That's why you had to go to Webb Lake earlier.
Yep.
Boom. All right. So if you haven't already subscribed, we'd love for you to subscribe. To those who haven't subscribed yet, it'd be awesome. Like, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button as well. So, all right. So until next time.
Okay. Good talk. See you out there.
Right here.